Hello and welcome to this special video. I kind of brought this up in the weather update, but I feel it needs its own video because we're going to be talking about record heat in the Northwest Territories and Alaska, particularly on the Arctic Ocean. That's right, you heard me right, on the Arctic Ocean. So this is today's reading at Deadhorse. Got close to 80, high of 79. This is right on the Arctic Ocean. All right, it's up here, way north in northern Alaska. But let's talk about yesterday, because yesterday Deadhorse got up to 90 degrees. That's right. So if we go over here, scroll all the way down here, look at some of these conditions. 90 degrees at Deadhorse. I'm going to make this, just in case you can't see. "90 degrees at 4 p.m. at Deadhorse in Alaska." All right, that's unbelievable. This is on the Arctic Ocean. We should all be very concerned, all right? It's never gotten that hot there. And, of course, not a whole lot of news stories about it. I kind of did some Googling. At least we found the Weather Channel. The Weather Channel had brought this up. So right now they're only showing as it is 89. All right, but I think it got up to 90 because, so here we go. Alaska preliminarily recorded its hottest temperature so far north in the state. Tuesday's high hit 89 degrees in Deadhorse, which is a community near the chilly Arctic Ocean. Chinook winds fueled the location's all-time heat record. So, Tuesday afternoon's temperature hit 89 degrees. That shattered, again, the all-time record of 85 set on July 13th, 2016. However, it wound up hitting 90 after they published this, as you saw in looking at the readings. The temperature is short of Alaska's all-time record for any location, which is 100 degrees, set in Fort Yukon on June 27, 1915. That location is further south, however, in Alaska's interior and doesn't receive cooling influence from the Arctic Ocean in the summer like Deadhorse does. All right? And this is Alaska preliminarily recorded its hottest temperature so far north in the state. So it's never been this hot at Deadhorse. The all-time record high was 35 plus degrees above average. The average high is supposed to be around 55 degrees. All right? Chinook winds helped fuel the record heat, while there is a warm bubble of upper-level high pressure in western Canada and northeast Alaska. What really fueled the hot temperatures is what is called a Chinook. That's a word described to describe winds that are used to describe winds that descend down higher terrain, which forces the temperature to increase at lower elevations. Here's one. Strong Chinooking occurring up in the eastern Arctic coast and continue to get warmer. Dead time, this was earlier that they set the 87 degrees. So, and now they got up to 90, all right? Alaska is the fastest warming state from climate change. Right here. So, really disturbing stuff. Very disturbing. So again, this is the pattern that we have right now going on. You can see there is a huge ridge here, and that ridge is going to stay in place for at least a few more days before it starts to back down by the weekend. And this is creating record heat in this area here. I mean, we're going to go back and look at some observations here again. All right, on this map here. In fact, I'm just going to put temperatures here. All right, so we just show you the air temperature right now going on here. And you'll see that we have heat in the Northwest Territories too. 94 in some of these areas. 94. Dew point 38, 14% humidity. There are a lot of wildfires going on here. 91 in Inuvik in the Northwest Territories. I mean, this is insane. It hit 93 there. This is, again, not that far from the Arctic Ocean. This is crazy. This is crazy kind of heat. We're not supposed to see this kind of heat this far north. This is almost unheard of. All right? You can see, looking at some of the observations today, yeah, they were in the 90s. Yesterday, they made it to 90 as well. Yep, they made it to 90 as well. So, really, really bad situation. And no surprise, with all this heat, and it's dried things out, and we have a lot of wildfires going on. Take a look at this. So this is showing the Northwest Territories here, and you can see all these wildfires that have just sprung up all over. Some of these almost pretty close to the Arctic Circle. They're not that far away. This is not good, and not a good situation at all. We're going to look at the southeastern Alaska view, which is give us a little closer view of this. Look at all these fires going. Oh yeah, we're going to be dealing with more smoke for sure. Look at that. That's an unbelievable. And then we've got them going on here too as well. So this is a planet in crisis, folks. More people. Everybody's talking about Debbie. This scares me more than Debbie. All right, look at this. I mean, this is look at all the smoke too. That's being wafted into the Arctic Circle here. That's going to wind up on the ice. It's going to darken the ice and cause more melting. We're going to get to that in a moment too, as well. So yeah, no doubt we'll probably be dealing with this smoke at some point in the next week or so. But yeah, it darkens the ice and it's going to cause even more melting. And you can see it's even up here. Look at this. It's 70. This is on the Arctic Ocean, Cape Providence. 70, though. It's saying a high 47. Maybe this is a malfunction. I don't know. Let's look at some more observations, see what's going on. Why is it 70 degrees there? That may be a malfunction. How did it go from 47 to 70 degrees? There was a wind shift, however. I mean, that's crazy. I don't know if that's a malfunction, but maybe not. This station's reporting 62. Red Point. I mean, this is in the Arctic Circle, folks. 64 degrees. That's very, very, very warm. It is obscenely warm. That's just crazy. None of this is normal, guys. This is a planet in crisis. It really is. And it's going to get worse. I'll tell you that right now. See if any of these stations are reporting smoke. They're not, but I'm sure that this is going to be haze. Those wildfires are really creating a lot of smoke right there in the Northwest Territories. That's not good at all, folks. Not good at all. And we're going to now talk about the ice situation. So here we go. Arctic sea ice retreated rapidly in July 2024, pushing the daily ice extent at the end of the month to the third lowest in the 46-year satellite record. Extensive low concentration areas of sea ice are found in the Beaufort and East Siberian Sea. Sea ice is nearing extreme record low extent set just last year. And I think we'll beat last year. We're getting close to that blue ocean event, guys. So here's what we got right now. And the only areas that are sort of thick are the white. Actually, this is concentration here. So this is where there's white. But where it's blue, this is all going to melt. This is going to all be gone. All these areas that are blue are going to be gone. All right. So this is a bad situation. You can see we're scraping at the bottom here. All right. Again. So we're going to get close to that blue ocean event. Could it happen this year? Anything's possible. I'm not going to say it's not going to happen this year because it could happen. And what is a blue ocean event? Is when there's no ice left in the Arctic. That's what it is. And that's gonna start. Once that happens, then we're going to see things start changing even more rapidly than they already are. So yeah, there's a lot of heat up there, and we're going to show you the temperature anomaly chart here, and you can see these pink areas here. These are the temperature anomaly chart. Or is up in the north. And look at this. This tomorrow could be Friday. Could be even worse. Does it back off at all in the weekend? Not really. It moves east. So this is very disturbing. Very disturbing. There's a lot of heat. We're going to see more fires for sure in Canada with this heat. So get ready for more smoke. That's all I could say. If we can grab some blue skies this weekend, you better grab them because I don't know. You know, between what's going on the West Coast and what's going on in Canada, this is a bad situation. And if let's go to the temperatures, actual temperatures here. It'll show you the heat here that we're dealing with here. Look at how far that heat goes. I mean, that's crazy. That's into the Arctic Circle, folks. That's absolutely nuts. That's very, very, very alarming. And it really doesn't show any signs of slowing down. It starts getting pushed a little more to the east side. Eventually, maybe toward the middle of the month, it'll start backing off a little bit. But this is very, very concerning. Let's just Google Northwest Territories Or we could just put NYT, but we'll put Northwest Territory, and see if they're talking about this at all. Nope. They're not talking about the heat, and they're not talking about the fires. The media is just completely out to lunch. They're completely with their heads buried in the sand, completely unaware that we have a freaking crisis on this planet, like everybody else. Completely unaware, just blissfully, just pretending it doesn't exist. I mean, what else to say? Heat? Let me see. Maybe if I put heat, maybe it'll... All right, finally we got something from the Weather Network. So here we go. We finally found... They make you look. Sweltering temperatures are breaking records. And remember, they use Celsius there. So temperatures in the 30s, which is 90s Fahrenheit, are being recorded in Canada's north this week. All right? A ridge of high pressure over northern Canada has sent temperatures soaring well above normal. We're only halfway through the week, and several communities in the Northwest Territories have already set new August heat records on Tuesday, as well as one all-time record. Typically, at this time of the year, temperatures in the territory are much more temperate, with highs in the mid to high teens, which is 50s and 60s for us, and for Fahrenheit. But this week, however, temperatures are almost double that. Inuvik, Northwest Territory, also set a new August record, with the thermometer setting 32.7 Celsius. Only 1/10 of a degree away from their all-time hottest temperature. Temperatures are forecast to break that all-time record on Wednesday, however, so they're going to probably break it. And Fort McPherson, Northwest Territory, broke their all-time hottest temperature record on Tuesday at a scorching 34.3 degrees Celsius. And the rare heat wave continues, and we're going to see more wildfires as a result, and I'm telling you, it's hell on earth, folks. It's funny how you have the earth burning down, and people just pretend it doesn't exist. There's too many people out there drinking that damn orange man juice, I'll tell you. There's too many. What can I say? And, we can't afford to be ignorant about climate change. But, they're going to stand there with their signs saying climate change doesn't exist, and, look, it's their right to do it, but it's my right to say, you know what? These people are ignorant, and we have way too many of them in this world, and we have a real climate crisis going on. All right, the things are going to get bad exponentially year by year by year, and 10 years from now, humanity may be fighting for its survival on a planet that's just boiling. Just think about that for a moment. All right, that's all I'm going to say. Have a good night. And what can I say? Enjoy it while you still can, because it's going to get worse.